Alright, what up guys? Gdoggcasey here. Finally bringing you back some Madden 2012 Kansas City Chiefs franchise. We're taking on the Vikings in this game. And I just wanted to apologize to my subscribers for taking so long to get these sports videos out. My Xbox has been giving me a lot of problems lately. It's been freezing up on me. It's been pretty much out of commission. Although, I mean, it still works sometimes. So I played a game and I actually was able to get through it. So, you know, I've been getting a few questions here and there about where my videos have been. And so here's one, and hopefully I can keep them up. We'll see what I can do. Checking out the injuries, we're missing McCluster for 6 weeks, and the Vikings are missing McNabb for the rest of the season, as well as E.J. Henderson at the middle linebacker, which is pretty brutal for them. So I'm thinking this is going to be a pretty easy game. As we pick it up here about halfway through the first quarter, we got Charles busting a nice run for about 15 yards. And as you can see by his stats, it's having a pretty decent game so far. As you see, that'll set us up for a field goal, and we'll take a 3-0 lead against the Vikings at home at Arrowhead. So moving along, the Vikings here on their drive, attempting to make something happen. As the first quarter rounds out, Ponder's not going to find anyone open, so he's actually going to run for it for a good 14 or 15 yard rush for him as well. And he's showing me he's got quite the speed. So the first play of the second quarter, we're going to see Ponder put Harvin in motion. He's going to step back, and look who's wide open. Their tight end, Visante Shenko. Perfect pass by Ponder. Pretty bad coverage by Barry. And that's his 25th NFL career touchdown. And the Vikings will move ahead 7-3. So not too long later, we got the Chiefs trying to respond here. And Castle's going to hand the ball off to Charles, and he's going to break a nice one, about 12 yards or so. And that's pretty big because he's going to set up this play here on 3rd and 8. Castle's going to try a play-action pass. And look at T.O. cutting in front of the defender there for a nice catch for a touchdown. That's one of his nicer plays so far this season. And a nice pass by Castle as well. So the Chiefs will move back out on top, 10-7. And we will pick up a little bit farther into the second quarter here. Peterson doing what AP does best, just running right up the middle there, in between the tackles, and showing some speed and toughness there. But unfortunately, nothing happens with that one, as we see the Chiefs with the ball back. Under 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Nice little pass to Moyaki. And this is, unfortunately, the drive is going to sort of stall out for a bit. We'll find ourselves on 4th and 1. But this is my territory where I like to go for it on 4th because it's not too much of a problem if I miss it. So we'll hit T.O., and he's going to bounce around a little bit and wipe out there. And this is actually a key 4th down conversion. As you'll see, 51 seconds left in the half. We're stepping back. We're looking for Baldwin, who's our big playmaker at this moment anyway in the season. And he makes a nice catch. Gets a little dinged up, but no worries, he'll be okay. And that's going to set us up in the red zone. Here we go, 32 seconds left, 3rd and goal. Making a couple hot routes here. As you see, Moaki, he was supposed to go to the flats, but instead we send him to the top of the end zone. And with a nice catch, nearly smashing his face off the turnbuckle there. But he's going to catch that. His feet are inbounds, and that's a touchdown, putting the Chiefs ahead 17-7 right before the half ends. So that was a very key 4th down conversion there. Otherwise, that wouldn't have happened. I'm finding the defense has played very well in this game for both teams. I mean, Vikings allowed a little bit more yards. As you can see, there's Charles getting another run. And obviously, we're on top by 10 right now. But the Chiefs defense playing very good, especially after that last game against the Chargers we had where we allowed over 30 points. Here we have Castle finding Baldwin again, and again putting us in the red zone. But unfortunately, nothing's going to come of this drive. We're going to have to kick a field goal. And now we take the lead 20-7. Moving closer and closer to that 4th quarter. So the Chiefs are looking like they got this game in the bag. Playing very well, running out the clock pretty well. Here the Vikings giving it to Peterson again. He's pretty much the only one who was able to do very much of anything against us, except for that one Shenko pass there that we allowed. So that rush there is going to set them up for a field goal. And I have yet to see the AI miss a field goal. I'm pretty much positive that I haven't even seen them miss one. So obviously that's an automatic 3 points for them. And they're still down by 10. The Chiefs are still looking in a pretty decent position. Trying to run out the clock here. We end up getting the ball back over to the Vikings, though, and they're going to try to make something happen here as AP just pushes that safety right off him there, makes a nice juke move, and rumbles down the field for about 20-plus yards. You can see his stats there. He's got over 100 yards. Pretty basic stuff from AP, especially against the Chiefs defense. And you can see here, 3rd and 7. Percy Harvin makes his first catch of the game on this play and drives it right into the end zone there. Nice pass by Ponder, and that's going to set up this play here on 1st and goal. We got Toby Gerhardt rumbling up the middle there, dragging 2 defenders into the end zone with him, and all of a sudden, this game is way closer than it should be. I mean, we're only up by 3 now, so we're going to give it to Charles here, try to run out the clock. There's only about 5 minutes left. Look at that sick juke, as Charles loves to do. I love his juke move. I love doing it, and hopefully throughout the season you'll see a lot more of that. Here we are after a holding penalty, 2nd and 20. We decide to throw the ball, trying to cover up, or trying to recover some of that yards that we missed, and this happens. Matt Castle decides to be more like Matt Castle than he has been in this game, throwing a brutal pick, and all of a sudden that sets the Vikings up with a nice chance to tie or take the lead. Here on 2nd and 10, we got Ponder handing it off to Peterson, and he's going to rumble down yet again for another almost 20-yard run. And I'm thinking like, oh geez, they're gonna get this. And on this next play, you know, I was a little worried, and Ponder, getting a little too cocky, throws it right into the hands of Tamba Hali. Beautiful pick by Ponder there. And all of a sudden the Chiefs are a little bit rejuvenated. They're thinking they might have a chance here. Only 3 minutes of the clock that they need to run out. And as you can see, we brought it down to the 2-minute warning, but we hit 3rd and 8, and Castle gets sacked for a huge loss. That means we're going to have to punt it back over to the Vikings. And here you see on 1st and 10, a little over a minute left. Ponder's going to make some things happen with Harvin. He breaks a tackle and gets into field goal range. And after moving the ball a little bit, it's going to set them up with a nice field goal, nice and easy chip shot there to tie the game right before the 4th quarter ends. And we're going to overtime. And this is the first overtime game of the season for the Chiefs. So as you can see, about like the Vikings got the ball, and the Chiefs defense actually managed to get the ball back, but then they had to turn it over with another punt, and that sets the Vikings up for a nice rush by Peterson there, and unfortunately one of those 100% field goals. So the Chiefs are going to drop this one to the Vikings in overtime. Very disappointing. We moved to 2-2 on the season, and just really quick here before this video actually ends, I wanted to ask you guys what you thought about the format of this game. It was a little bit quicker. I mean, I like my videos to be around 15 to 20 minutes. This one was a bit shorter. I wanted to see if you guys would rather the shorter games. Maybe I can fit 2 games in one video, or do you like seeing the more in-depth replay of the game where you can actually kind of follow through it as the game plays, and I only take out the really boring 2-yard rushes. In this one, I tried to show only like the highlight plays. Let me know what you think in the comments. Again, I apologize for taking so long to get these sports videos out. I'm going to try my best to get as much out as possible. You have my word on that. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And